Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is a very exciting project introduction. As I'm sure you could tell by the title, it's called Deck of Panning. This project was created by Emily from Emilynmax. I will have her channel linked down below, and her inspiration for this project came from a YouTube channel called Books with Maddi, and apparently Maddi created a booktubers to be read game that is very similar to this. I think she used the word deck in her title. I don't follow book YouTube channels or booktube channels or whatever they call them, but I will also leave Maddi's channel linked down below for those of you that are interested in book YouTube channels. And when Emily was watching Maddi's channel, she came up with the inspiration for this project, and I think this is going to be Emily's greatest project ever, and that is saying a lot because you know how much I love the Graveyard Project Pan. That's been one of my favorite projects for the last 2 years, and Emily created that project too, so I'm really excited about this project. I am not going to go into all the details of this project. Hopefully you watched Emily's introduction to this project. She did an excellent job of explaining all the details of this project. Here's what I'm gonna tell you about this project. It starts today, January 20th, and it ends on December 20th. You are starting with 5 products. So this is a 5-product project, but it has the potential to creep up possibly. This project is open to anyone. So it is a large group collab. I will have the playlist of everybody that's currently in the project linked down below. But if you're watching this video and you'd love to join in, please join in. Emily has made it very clear that anybody is welcome to join. And she, we'd all love to have you. So if you want to do this project too, just DM Emily and she'll show you the ropes. All you need to get started in this project is a deck of cards with a joker. I was looking for my original very first deck of cards, which was from Kool-Aid. It had the Kool-Aid Man on the back of every card, but I couldn't find it. And what I could find was my deck of cards I got when I was in Germany. So in Germany, apparently, the Jack is called the Buben. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, but that's what I remember it being called. The Queen is the Damen. So it's got a D, and the king is König, and that also starts with K, so and that's the king. So I have my deck of cards from Germany, and I need to pull 5 cards from this deck to see what I get. So I'm gonna give it one last shuffle. I shuffled it about 10 times before hitting the record button, but I'm gonna give this one last shuffle. And then we're gonna see what I get. All right, 5 cards. This is the first one. It is a 2 of spades. Second card, 4 of spades. I hope I shuffled these enough. Third card, 6 of diamonds. Fourth card, 9 of diamonds. Fifth card, the Damen of diamonds. So those are my 5 cards. So Emily has sent all of us a very organized and detailed spreadsheet letting us know what all of that means. I need to go consult that list right now. I will be right back to tell you what these 5 cards actually mean as far as panning. Be right back. Okay, I'm back and I'm super excited to share with you what the prompts are. I still have not picked out the products yet. I will do that in just 1 minute, but it turns out that the 2 of spades means I need to pick an indie product. So, okay, that's cool. The 4 of spades is a product that matches my shirt. I think I'm gonna go with the peach rather than the animal print, but we'll see. That could change. The 6 of diamonds is winter, and I think Emily just explained that as anything that I can relate to winter, whether it's a product that matches me best in the winter or a product that reminds me of winter, anything to do with winter. The 9 of diamonds is it just says highlight, so that could be interpreted in many ways, but this is for highlight. and the queen, and I think it doesn't matter what suit you pull. If you get a queen, it means you have to use a random color generator. And I got a really, really cool green color that I would only wear in the spring, so it's actually a good time to pull that color. And I just was on Instagram and I saw somebody wearing this exact same color green all over her eyes, and it was super inspiring and just so lovely. I commented on her post like, this is so inspiring, I love it. So I cannot believe that's the color I pulled with the random color generator. I cannot remember which website Emily used for the random color generator, but the way she did it, the whole screen turned that color, and I was looking for that, but I couldn't find it. Mine was just a little itty bitty square, but it worked. I didn't know a random color generator existed until Emily showed me that. So you learn something new every day. So I am going to go through my stash and find 5 products to match these prompts, and I will be right back to show you what they are. Okay guys, I am back once again. I have picked out the products. Are they good choices? I don't know. Obviously, it would be good to find some goals for these products that are achievable so that I could keep playing the game. Otherwise, I've been known to let an entire project go from start to finish without any change. And what makes this game so much fun is that if I can meet my goals, I could draw new cards and roll in new products. So, eek. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I never know what's gonna happen. So let me show you what the products are that I picked. Okay, the first card I drew was a 2 of spades, and that is an indie product. And for that, I decided to go with this single right here. It is a shimmery, beautiful lemon yellow shade. I don't remember off the top of my head what the name of this shade is, but I'll leave a note down in the somewhere. I'll leave a note somewhere. But this is from an indie company called Lala Cosmetics. Unfortunately, Lala is no longer in business. She had an amazing Etsy shop, and she's MIA. I can't find her anywhere. But I love her shadows. I had one in my Pan That palette for 2019, and it was so lovely. So I know we're still in the middle of winter, but I want spring to come so bad. There is a swatch of this shade right here. It's just a beautiful shimmery lemon yellow shade. For this single shadow here, I have set the goal to hit pan. Can sometimes take me a while to hit pan, but that's my goal. We'll see. I'm gonna have to do some digging to get there quickly, but I don't dig, so. My goal is to hit pan on this single right here. Okay, for the 4 of spades, which was a product that matches your shirt, I am going with another depotted single. How did I do? Does it match my shirt? I think it matches my shirt pretty well. I don't remember exactly where this came from. I want to say it was like an old Maybelline quad, but it's been depotted and sitting in a magnetic palette for so long that I have no memory. There is some use on this pan, so I am hoping it will not take me too long to hit pan. So that is my goal. The downside is that I have a peach in my Pan That palette, so I don't want this to get in the way of my Pan That palette, but what are you gonna do? It matches my shirt. So I'm going with this one, and my goal is to hit pan. Ironically, both that yellow shade and this peach shade that I've picked for these first 2 prompts are in a animal print palette. Animal print, animal print. How did I do? I think that was a pretty cool coincidence. So my goal for those first 2 items is to hit pan. For the 6 of diamonds, the prompt was winter. And like I said before, Emily left that really open to interpretation. But I have a product that I could not fit into another project so far this year. And I know I want to work on it because it's my winter shade and I want to move it out before I get a tan. And that is this guy right here. This is a very old Neutrogena compact makeup. It's a foundation in the shade Classic Ivory. And if I become a half shade darker than I am now, this will be too light. So I really want to use this up ASAP, and I have a ton of use on it. It's almost gone. I've hit major pan. There's just a little bit of product around the edges. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish this up, but I am so glad that this opportunity came along and I could keep working on this, because maybe I could move this out of my stash by spring. So my goal for this product is to completely finish it. All right, the next card I drew was the 9 of diamonds, and all Emily put next to that one was highlight. And I think that that word highlight could be interpreted in different ways, like a product that highlights your favorite feature or a product that actually highlights. But I decided to go with a literal highlighter. So I picked this Wet n Wild highlighter from the, which collection? I never remember what the name of this collection was. Graphic Gothic? I think this was from the Graphic Gothic collection, and this is the shade Moon Tears. I would have never bought this if it wasn't because of Tati raving about it. She said it was just like the best highlighter ever. I bought it because of her, and I've never used it even once. And this is really an intimidated product to consider panning. I mean, I can only imagine how long it would take to fully pan this product. So I've never used it, which is ridiculous. It always looked so beautiful on her. Holy cow, this thing is full. So I've decided to roll this in for highlight, and I've decided to set the goal of using it 50 times. So I'm gonna track my usage on this product. I'm gonna use it 50 times, and when I hit the 50 use mark, I will roll it out. I am supposed to be focusing on other highlighters, so I don't want this to distract me from those products, but I figured 50 times would be good. So that's my goal, to use this 50 times, and then I'll roll it out. Okay, and the last card I drew was the Queen, and that is a random color generator. I drew the most beautiful green, and like I said, I had just seen a picture of somebody on Facebook. Granted, she was a lot younger than me, and her skin was so fresh and beautiful, but she just had this beautiful green color that was almost identical to the random color generator all over her eyes, and it was stunning, and I felt so inspired the second I saw it. So I almost felt like it was fate that I pulled that similar green. Now, I actually don't have a lot of that green shade in my collection, but I decided that the closest one I have comes from this palette right here. This is the Zulu by Juvia's Place, and it's not exact, but it's close, and that's this shade right here. I decided I wanted to go for a matte shade. I've never used this palette even once. This palette is brand new, but I want to try and hit pan on this shade right here. We'll see how it goes. I might really regret this choice, but that's the color I'm going with, and hopefully I will hit pan and be able to roll it out and enjoy it while I hit pan. I don't do well with these bold, like blue and green colors, so it's gonna be a challenge, but I have this palette. I should enjoy it. And like I said, if I can find that photo, I will post it. It was beautiful. She looked so beautiful. All right, guys, that is it for the introduction for the deck of panning. Again, go check out Emily's video if you want more details about how this game was created and what, anything about related to this game. Feel free to DM Emily if you want in on the project, and if you have any questions about how this is working. And definitely check out the playlist of everybody that's doing this project, because there's a ton of people doing this project and we're all super excited about it. So yes, I hope you guys have fun watching all of these introductions that are popping up in your feed right now, because we're all posting our videos today. It's very exciting. Okay, I think I've covered everything. If you guys have not already subscribed to my channel yet, I do hope you consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.